Don't you open this with a matagama? Look at that symbol. Don't you just like put the matagama there and you open it? Okay. I don't know. Should I? Or shouldn't I? Sounds like someone is talking to himself, but where's that coming from? Yeah, I guess I better wash that off. That's what I'll do. No, but I can't do that. I'm a detective. Ah, my brain. This is driving me nuts. Ah! Is something troubling you, Scruffy? Please don't whip me like that all of a sudden, sir. It was merely a simple greeting, a friendly tap on the shoulder, with my whip. So what's up, Gumshoe? Is something on your mind? How did you know, pal? How did you know? Perhaps you were trying to decide... Perhaps you were trying to decide it, if you wanted to wash that off or not. How did you know, sir? Oh, yeah, I nearly forgot. You can't go through that little gate there, okay? You mean the one that says no entry on it? I, kinda already snuck in there. Is he trying to be clever or something? So what's behind there, Scruffy? Huh? A kind of garden-like garden. A garden? Yeah, anyway, it's under investigation right now, so keep out. I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, pal. You got me? Isn't it normally the other way around? Well, see you later. So, shall we adjourn to this garden, Phoenix Wright? Of course! What else would we do? I really want to know what Gumshoe was thinking of washing off. Alright, garden. Oh. What? February 9, Inner Temple Garden. There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it is. There's the blood. Strange feeling? Forget about that. What's that strange writing on the stone lantern? Ah! What are you doing in here, sir? I thought I said you can't come in here. Don't you know, Scruffy? A Von Karma will always show up wherever there is a clue. And there are plenty of clues to be found here. But... yeah... what the heck is that? It's Maya upside down. It's Maya written upside down. Uh-oh. You spotted it, huh, pal? Are you kidding me? It couldn't be more obvious. It says... Maya. Yeah, and before you ask, it's written in blood. You will answer all our questions now, Scruffy, without exception! Yes, sir. Well, this is odd. There's no snow on the ground here. And it's almost an almost perfect rectangle. It couldn't have happened naturally. Yes, it appears as though someone has carefully cleared away the snow. No doubt it was you, wasn't it, Scruffy? Ah, no, it wasn't me, sir. It was already like that when my men and I got here to start the investigation. If it wasn't the police, then who did it? Oh, yeah, there's something I need to tell you. Just between the three of us, okay? What is it? It's top secret. You can't tell anyone, got it? Understood. Well, when I was a kid, I got knocked out of the local wrestling contest, you see. I was so disappointed, I just picked up my mouth guard and cried all the way home. Man, I got in so much trouble when I left it on the couch. What? Is that it? What? That's it? Ah! Whoever cleared the snow away must have had a reason. Although I can't even begin to imagine what that reason could be. There are a couple of torches here. I guess you need all the light you can get up here in the mountains. Yeah, I was looking at those things, pal. It looks like they've been lit pretty recently. Recently? How recent are we talking about? As recent as the night of the murder. The fire could have started there. Maya was training here on the night of the murder. It's It's not unreasonable to think these things were lit up at the time, I guess. Why is Maya written upside down on the lantern? A little lantern, a little statue. It is certainly a quaint little garden. Oh! What is this huge bowl here for? Oh, I know this one. It's a water bowl, isn't it? Everything else is completely frozen over, but the ice in this bowl has been broken. That's true. I wonder if that has any impact on the case. Well, I doused my face earlier with the water in this. I was getting kinda sleepy. Ah! Next time you're sleepy, you need only come to me, got it? Alright, so... Scruffy broke the ice. What is that? There's a charm or something poking out from the snow. Oh, this is Misty's symbol. It looks pretty old. There's a leather cord tied to it too. Apparently it belonged to the victim. It's Misty's symbol. To Miss Elise Donham. Yeah, there was a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. The ends of the cords found on both the victim and on this charm match exactly. Sounds to me like this little trinket is going to be my ticket to getting some very big answers. Curate Master's Talisman, won by Elise Donham, found in the garden of the inner temple. Alright, we have the thing we need to unlock, Bikini. Ooh, that sounds weird. We're not gonna unlock any actual bikinis. How's the inner temple investigation going? We have the best forensic team in the world working the place. Forensic team? And what was the outcome of this scientific study? Nothing! Scientifically speaking, the place is as clean as a whistle. That's simply not good enough, Scruffy. Do you think I'll let you get away with that? Oh. Well, there were a couple of things that bothered me when I first got here, sir. That stone lantern and the surrounding area that's not covered in snow, correct? They look kind of fishy to me, you know, scientifically speaking. So I got the lab boys to look them over. The results were... It's kind of hard to say, actually. I guess I better look into them myself. About Maya. Oh, did Mr. Godot tell you yet? Yes, we heard. He's got a search party out looking for her. But there's nowhere else she could have disappeared to on this side of Dusky Bridge. All we can do is wait for Mr. Edgeworth to get here, pal. Edgeworth? He's escorting Iris, the defendant, over here. We have to wait, since she is the only one who can open the door to the sacred cavern. Oh, I think Mr. Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something too, pal. Ah, I wonder what it is. Just don't be expecting any good news when you talk to him. When I spoke to him, Mr. Edgeworth sounded so down, I felt like I was drowning. Sounds pleasant. Maya, so these letters are written in blood. Yeah. What's worse is, it's the victim's blood. Okay... Wait, didn't this happen before? When Mia died, Mia wrote Maya? Huh, this is Miss Donham's blood. We haven't done a detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal. Most interesting. Phoenix Wright, I presume you know, don't you? Why Maya's name is written upside down? You know what? That was really bothering me too. But I just came up with the answer, the result of my own special gumshoe investigation. Really? Do tell. Well, on the night of the murder... That stone lantern was upside down! Ahem, anyway, there's really only one logical explanation to this mystery. Miss Elise Donham wrote these letters herself in her own blood. You must be joking! That's impossible! From the writing in the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, it seems pretty likely that this garden was the scene of Miss Elise Donham's murder. At least that's our current theory on how the events took place, pal. What? Written by herself. With her own blood. There's no sign of blood on her fingers or anything. So Miss Donham was killed here? However you want to look at it, that's what the people are saying now. Then what Sister Bikini saw in the courtyard at the main temple was... Well, what was it? If that wasn't the scene of the crime, what did she see? What do you think, Miss Fa? Surely a special gumshoe investigation would reveal the answer, no? But wait a sec, the bloody writing and all the other clues here. Someone could have easily set all that up after the murder, right? Sorry, but that's not an option, pal. Why not? The bridge burned down. How quickly you forget, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Ever since the incident occurred, this place has been completely inaccessible. Because Dusky Bridge was completely burned out! I was overseeing repairs to the bridge the whole time. No one came over here before me and my men. Which means no one could have planted all the stuff here, pal. I can't think of a counter-argument to that. I knew it. I should have washed the blood off the lantern as soon as I got here. If this really was the scene of the crime, then I need to figure out exactly what it was that Bikini actually saw. Alright, let's go talk to Bikini. So now we know, or now we have evidence that Elise is Misty. February 9, Hazakura Temple, main gate. It seems you have a visitor. Mr. Wright! Iris, I'm really glad to see you, says Phoenix. Godot managed to mobilize the police by claiming a state of emergency. God, not him again. Never mind him, we gotta hurry and unlock the sacred cavern. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. It's my fault someone so important to you is locked in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation later? Alright. Let's hurry to the inner temple then. I'll see you later, Mr. Wright. Wait, Edgeworth! I'm coming with you guys! Sorry, Wright. I can't allow you to come with us. What? I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Maya Fey is in a rather delicate position. What do you mean by a delicate position? This isn't simply a rescue operation, right? It's also an investigation. That being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere. Come on, Edgeworth! If anything happens, you'll be the first to know, please understand, right? But it's Maya! Mr. Wright! All that matters is that Mystic Maya is rescued, correct? Aye. Listen to the voice of reason for a change, Phoenix Wright. From now on, consider anything beyond Dusky Bridge to be off limits. We'll be going now. Excuse us. Ah! This is no time to be standing around, Phoenix Wright. Aren't there other things that demand your attention? She's right. Thanks for reminding me. Well, that's forced. Forced narrative. Alright, good. February 9, Hazakura Temple, main hall. Sister Bikini looks like she's shrunk some since I last saw her. Don't be so rude, Phoenix Wright. What's wrong, Sister Bikini? Why my, hello you two. How are you doing? Haha, haha. From the sound of that sigh, I guess she's still pretty down. Iris was just here, you know. She was accompanied by that handsome crimson-clad prince. Is she talking about Edgeworth? It was just a courtesy call. I wasn't allowed to talk with her at all. Oh dear, it's all my fault that this has happened. Poor Iris, she was worried about my back, would you believe? What have I done to her? Only what you had to do, sister. You bravely and truthfully testified about what you saw. There is no shame in that. And we'll see to it that your testimony wasn't made in vain. Wait, no, you're the prosecutor. You're here to prosecute Iris. Well, I don't hear anyone else saying that. Mr. Blue Suits doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see. Huh? Me? Ah! Oh, yes. You did great, Sister Bikini. Ah! Absolutely spectacular. You two are the only ones who've said that to me. I can't shake the feeling that it just became a show to a shrew. Do you have a problem, Phoenix Wright? Sure, she was brave to testify so truthfully like that. But I know she's still hiding something. Guess it's time to break those psyche locks of hers. Alright, let's go in. Let's do this. Present Matagama. Elise Donham. Sister Bikini, the truth is... Alright, we've read this before. Suspicions. This piece of evidence proves Miss Donham's true identity! Miss Donham had this charm with her at all times. Ah, where did you? This isn't some cheap good luck charm either. Then, what do you think it is, Mr. Wright? What could a talisman like that possibly mean? It's a talisman, is it? Interesting. Oops. This thing speaks volumes about who Miss Donham really was. This talisman and one other item unequivocally prove Miss Donham's true identity. The painting is obscured by this gravy stain at the moment. But this scroll shows the master of the Curain channeling technique. The crest at the top is a sign of that honorable title. The very same crest that adorns the talisman the victim carried with her. Ah! This crest is reserved for the master of Curain. Who on earth told you that nonsense? I've got no idea what you're talking about. The new master, Maya Fey, told me. What? You mean that acolyte is Misty Fey's daughter? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. In fact, since her eldest daughter passed away, Maya is Misty Fey's sole successor. Mystic Misty! Oh, that was easy. Mystic Misty. And she's dead now. Mystic Elise graced us with her presence about a week ago. When she showed me the talisman with that mark on it, well, I nearly fainted. No one has seen her since she disappeared 17 years ago, after all. What is the significance of this talisman, sister? The Curain talisman? It's the symbol of the Master of Curain. The bearer must carry it with them always until their death. Until their death. So Elise Donham was really Maya's sister, Maya's mother, huh? She was Misty Fey, the master of the Curain channeling technique. The truth comes out at last. It looks like we're making some headway here. Tell me, sister. After 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now? Because something happened that caught her out of hiding. What happened? Well... What's happening? It can't be. Earthquake! Ah! Oh my goodness! The inner temple! This kind of tremor might... The inner temple? The sacred cavern in the training hall, it might very well cave in. Nani? Maya! Oh, and Maya's dead. It seems to have passed. Well, we can't just stand here and do nothing. Let's go! What? Where? To the inner temple, of course. Where else? Sister Bikini will finish this later, alright? Of course. You run along now. People may have been hurt. I must get some first aid kits ready. Come on then, Phoenix Wright. They won't bar you from entering as long as I'm with you. Thank you, I guess. Right at that moment, I had the worst feeling in my gut. We just had an earthquake. I wonder if he's alright. You're thinking of him? Of all the people, you were thinking about Miles? You weren't thinking about your first girlfriend, Maya. You weren't thinking about your second girlfriend, Iris. You were thinking about your boyfriend, Edgeworth? You look worried. Are you thinking about Miles Edgeworth, your boyfriend? Come on, let's go. We've got to hurry to the inner temple and... Right! Ah! What are you doing here? How could I have... How do you expect us to understand if you don't speak up? Ah! Hey, why am I the one getting whipped? She's gone. No. The defendant, Iris. She is gone. Gone where? She fled. She escaped. You're so bad. Edgeworth, you're so bad at your job. What? So it was just now during the... It's easy to see Edgeworth's one and only weakness. His fear of earthquakes. I should have known better than to escort the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everything went dark before my eyes and I stupidly passed out. That incident haunts you to this day, doesn't it? That's no excuse for letting the suspect get away. I can't believe I let it happen. Right, the inner temple area is a dead end, so she could have only escaped to this side. We haven't seen her. Then we need to get a manhunt underway now and search Eagle Mountain from top to bottom. Wait, Edgeworth, have you thoroughly checked the inner temple yet? Don't be ridiculous, why would I? The inner temple is like an island. There's no way to escape but to cross. No, that's not it. Iris isn't the type of person to run away, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? Sister Bikini mentioned something when we were with her. She said that the sacred cavern might cave in because of the quake. Then you think Iris might have gone to the inner temple to check on the situation? Listen, Edgeworth. I'm sure she's at the inner temple. A manhunt is not necessary. Right? Let's not waste any more time. We need to get to the training hall sacred cavern now! Alright, let's go. February 9, Inner Temple Training Hall. Fortunately, the sacred cavern hadn't caved in. But what we found was something none of us could ever have expected. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Owned! That's really funny. That's actually really funny. I mean, the psyche locks, okay, like they're like, you know, metaphorically speaking, there are locks on a person's heart because they have secrets and all. Okay, fine. But like, when the locks appear in the real world, it's just really funny. It's like, what are those? Why are those there? What are those? What are those? What are those? How can there be even more locks? What is the meaning of this? Iris, what are those? Iris, what are those? Iris, please tell me. What the hell is going on? Oh, to be continued? Alright, we're not done here. I guess I'll see you next time. Yeah, sure, save your progress. What are those? Oh crap, close.